Ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we all have been waiting for is now. Hello, it is your boy, Gabe from Light Designs. If this is our first time meeting, hello, my name is Gabe Smith. I am a vape YouTube personality, as well as an electronic musician, and multi-award-winning painter. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my juice line. See, this is a very special episode for a few different reasons. One, this is the official 1-year anniversary of Light Designs coming to YouTube. Isn't that crazy? We have reached some wonderful milestones and memories along the way. We broke 1 million total channel views. We got 10,000 subscribers in under a year. And we now have the major announcement that is in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Light Designs Light Liquid. Now, before this video starts, I would like to say a huge thank you to Dominic and John over at Budget Vapors for picking up this relaunch. It is an incredible honor to have my juice line re-released through my most favorite juice company, Budget Vapors. I also want to send a huge thank you to my mom and Kat and everyone who made this possible, as well as all of you fantastic, wonderful, amazing viewers. Thank you so much for the incredible support. I've put everything I have into this juice line for you because you guys put everything you have into me. There are 3 flavors in my line, available in 60 and 120 ml bottles. Over on budgetvapors.com, you can get 60 milliliter bottles of my juice line for $9.94, and you can get 120 ml bottles for $14.94, and it is available in sriracha bottles like these ones right here, as well as chubby gorilla bottles. All 3 flavors in the line are 70/30s, and they all are only available in 0 nicotine. Now, if you are someone who vapes nic, never fear. Right on Budget Vapors site, you can get a 15 ml of nic additive right there for, I believe it's under $4. You can add in a certain amount of drips to my existing flavors and make this whatever milligram strength you would like. The reasoning behind having this only be 0 nicotine is I wrote these recipes. These are 100% my flavors, and I only vape 0 nicotine. We'll talk a little bit more about the reasoning behind why this is only 0 nicotine later on in the video, but for right now, let's start it. Hi, if this is your first time watching my show, I bang on this table a lot. It's kind of my thing. I'm gonna set all these guys aside for a second, and let's talk a little bit about Emerald. Now, Emerald is a green apple peach flavor, and it is named after my award-winning painting, Sea of Emerald, which at this point in time is in a private collection. When you get this bottle, just take a second to enjoy how crisp the resolution is of that picture, because I was so impressed with how these labels came out when I saw them in person. I'm so incredibly happy with how this looks. Also on the bottle artwork, and this goes for all of the flavors on the line, down the bottom right hand corner it says Shake Shake, which is a reference to when I was a little kid. There was this video game on N64 called Mischief Makers, and I absolutely loved it. And this girl would like hop on these things, and she would shake them, and she would go, shake, shake.
Yeah! Shake, shake, yeah! Shake, shake, yeah!
Whenever I see a shake advisory on juice, I always remember that in the back of my mind, like that girl going shake, shake, and I put that down the bottom right-hand corner. If you've never played Mischief Makers, go dig out your N64 and play it. It's really fun. So, right here, I have my Throne tank loaded up with Emerald. Let's give it a try. It's perfect. It's everything I want in a fruit juice. Vapor production's great and flavor is off the charts. This is a super flavorful juice, but it's not overly sweet. I didn't want to make like a candy flavor or like a dull, boring kind of fruit flavor. This is somewhere in the middle, and the peach is kind of in the background, and it really adds a lot of body to the green apple, because green apple by itself can be kind of sharp and a little bit just too sweet, and just it gets old really quick. With the peach, this kind of gives it a lot of body, so this is something you can easily vape all day with no problems whatsoever. I've run probably about 30 tanks of Emerald through this tank, and my coil heads are still crisp and white and no problems whatsoever. I'm so proud of this juice. One thing about Emerald, this is a relatively kind of cloudy juice. If your bottle of Emerald comes a little bit cloudy, there's nothing wrong with it. That's just how the juice looks. Now, if you're someone who likes a minty or menthol type juice, I have a perfect solution for you with this flavor. There is a juice in Budget Vapor's catalog called Kris Kringle. It is a peppermint with a hint of creaminess. These two juices blend together perfectly. If you're a tank vapor, I'd recommend filling up 3/4 of the tank with some Emerald and then filling up the rest with Kris Kringle, or mixing up a ratio that you enjoy in a separate bottle. I love to do this mixture of Kris Kringle and Emerald when it's like a hot day outside. It's super refreshing. Also, this doesn't need to be steeped. This is ready to enjoy as soon as it gets shipped to you. The next flavor in the line is Squish, named after Sir Reginald Squishbean himself. This cinnamon frosted Danish with a hint of banana is sure to please. I gotta work on my slogans a little bit better, but this is a really good juice. The bottle art features my painting 603, which is one of my most favorite paintings that I have done, and this features my signature color palette that you see me use a lot in the art world. This bottle art went through a ton of changes. If you're someone who has the original Squish bottle, this one looks completely different. I like the way this one looks a lot better, especially because it has the artwork on there. It's fun, it's vibrant, it's adult, and I like it a lot. Also, down off to the side over there, it says the famous catchphrase of Sir Reginald Squishbean himself: follow your dreams and squish life's beans. The way I made this recipe, I made it so that it would change with different heats. So at lower wattages or heat, it brings out a lot of the frosting and the breadiness of the Danish. And as you get higher in temperature, you get a lot more of the cinnamon and banana. I absolutely love the breadiness on this juice. I wanted to make a juice that you could enjoy the breadiness of a dessert flavor without having it taste yeasty. A lot of companies, when they focus on the breadiness aspect of a dessert flavor, they go right to the yeasty flavors, which I'm not that into. This is a very rich, heavy-bodied juice that I haven't tasted anything else like it, because it's kind of a little bit different spin on it, and I'm really proud of how this one came out. This, like the rest of the flavors in the line, is tank friendly. It's not overly sweet. I would recommend trying this at a bunch of different wattages though, and figuring out where you like it. I absolutely love this. It's so rich in flavor, and it's just perfect. Also, I forgot to mention, Squish pairs extremely well with coffee. I am a major coffee drinker, and this is a great one to pair with coffee, as well as our third and final flavor. You know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Light Designs Light Liquid Legacy. Now, where do I even start with Legacy? Legacy is a juice that is so close to my heart that I don't even really know how to talk about it. The painting featured on the bottle art for Legacy is my piece called Death, which is in a private collection. Why I decided to go with my painting Death instead of something yellow and lemony or something like that is because if I was to only make one juice, if I was to leave behind a legacy of a flavor, it would be this. This juice is absolute perfection in my opinion. There will never be another juice better than Legacy because Legacy is perfectly crafted to everything I want in an e-liquid. This is the perfect flavor. Granted, I will give it to my friends over at Budget. Neapolitan comes real close, really close. The Legacy lettering on this bottle art is actually done by my mom, that cursive writing. And another reason why I called this Legacy is my way of saying thank you to my family for supporting me throughout all of these years, whether it was skateboarding or my music or my art or light designs or my film work or my television work. Or all of my race car stuff or my drone stuff. They've just always been there to support me and encourage me and help me become a success in life. And this is my way of saying thank you to you guys. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Light Designs, Light Liquid, Legacy, cheers. Legacy is a lemon cookie cheesecake and it is insanely rich. Picture like you took some lemon cookies and then made like a pie crust with it and then filled it with cheesecake filling and then made it even more creamier than what that would be. This juice is insanely creamy, it's insanely rich, it's a very heavy body juice. I feel it's best enjoyed at higher wattages. This is another kind of flavor changing juice. Legacy doesn't need to be steeped, but over time it becomes a little bit more yellow and it gets a little bit more creamy. Right out of the bottle, this is good to go and it's already super creamy, but over time it will gain a little bit more creaminess body and the flavors will kind of meld together and be this perfect circle of wonderful. Legacy can very easily be a tankable juice, a cloud chasing juice, and a all-day vape. Legacy has been a all-day vape for me for years now. Actually, in the first episode of Light Designs, like the very first Light Designs video before it was even on YouTube, I am vaping Legacy, and I think I talk about it in the video. If I can find the clip, I'll include it. I'm Gabe from Light Designs. If you feel like you cannot live without the mods or the juices, feel free to send me a message and I'll send some out to you. And I firmly believe that Legacy will be an all-day vape of yours for years to come. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Light Designs Light Liquid line. Again, I just want to say a major thank you to Dominic and John for picking up this relaunch project. Thank you so much to everyone who made this possible. Thank you so much for all of the help and encouragement, and thank you so much to you. This juice line is only possible because of your wonderful and incredible support throughout the years. With all that being said, I think that about wraps things up here for today. There are links to my full line as well as the Nick additive kits, as well as my 15% off promo code of the Budget Vapors catalog of juices. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe. We just broke 10,000 subscribers, and man, so many exciting things are happening one after another. I don't even know how to process it. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite flavor is from the line. Which one are you excited to pick up? What's your favorite bottle art from the line? Let me know all of your thoughts about the juices down in the comments below. I'll be answering people's questions if you have them. And with all that being said, be good to each other out there. Light Designs, Light Liquid. Cheers one more time, my friends. Thank you.